Hello viewers, in this video I'll be teaching you how to do all the free-to-play quests in one go. This is an extremely efficient method and is very useful too. But before we get into this guide, you need to have some minimum requirements. These requirements are, you need to have at least 25,000 GP and about level 20 combat with 15 attack, 15 strength, and 15 defense. But the more higher it is, the quicker and more easier this guide will go. Also, having 12 plus woodcutting is recommended but is optional. Okay, so if you already meet these requirements, then just skip to the timestamp listed on screen now. Otherwise, continue watching to learn a few tips on how to get these requirements. So first, starting off in combat, you want to attack chickens, which is north of the Lumbridge Castle. You want to train on these chickens until you have at least level 5 in each of the stats. Also make sure to collect the feathers and the raw chicken, as you can sell the feathers for some decent starting money. Okay, now that you have level 5 strength, level 5 attack, and level 5 defense, you want to move on to cows, which is just north from there. Collect the cowhide and the beef, because like the feathers, the cowhide also can be sold for some good starter money, even better than the feathers. And when you go to cook this beef, keep one burnt meat, all the rest you can just discard. Also, while training, if you come across these red little demon things, kill it so that you might have the chance of getting a bead, which will help you on a future quest. Train on the cows until you have 10 attack, 10 strength, and 10 defense. And once you have those stats, go west from the cow pen into the north part of the Draenor village. Now what you want to do, you want to stay there and keep killing highwaymen. They drop a black cape, which generally go for about 800 coins, which is a pretty nice amount of money. Okay, so once you have stats that look like this, and you have about a combat level of about 20, then make your way back to the bank and deposit all your items. Okay, so once you're done training, you want to take your loot that you have gotten, take it to the GE and sell it. Also, a quick note, if you're reselling cowhide and feathers and other commonly botted items, you'll either have to wait 24 hours or get 7 quest points. So I suggest leaving these in the bank to sell it later. Okay, so also while here, it's a good idea to get some armor, weapon, and maybe some food if you need it. Okay, so before you start, if you see any of the following items on the ground while training, be sure to pick them up. A hammer, ashes, 3 goblin mails, bronze bar, 3 planks, 2 iron ores. Okay, so you want to start off by going to Lumbridge, and run inside the castle and go up the stairs. Go to the room a little bit south from it and talk to Duke Harako, something like that. Click on the option, have you any quests for me? And he will give you a quest called Rune Mysteries. Now, from here, exit the room and go to the southern staircase and climb down. Now go into the kitchen and talk to the chef, the cook. Ask him what's wrong and tell him that you'll help him, basically. Okay, take this pot, go down this trapdoor right here. Get these boots if you already don't have boots. Equip them. And then go over here, get this bucket. Now just world hop. Okay, now that you world hop, get a bucket again. And then go back up. Take another pot, and then exit the castle and go north of Lumbridge. Okay, continue following the path until you see a chicken pen. It should be on the north side, not this chicken pen, but rather this chicken pen up here. I'm going inside and collect an egg that's on the east wall. Exit the pen and then go over here to this wheat field. In here, pick 2 wheat. Now go into the mill and make 2 pots of flour. Pretty simple. Once you got your 2 pots of flour, go north from there and go into this cow pen and milk this dairy cow once. Oh boy. If you happen to milk it twice for some reason, just empty one of them. Okay, now exit there, go south to Fred the Farmer's house. Yeehaw. This is his house. Once you're there, go behind it and steal 3 onions. Now, after taking those onions from that innocent farmer, go back to the castle and turn in the quest. Okay, now that you're here again, go back to the cook and turn in the quest. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Done with that quest. Now where you want to go is to the top floor and you want to bank. All you need from the bank is just 23 coins. Now go back down and exit the castle. Run east and cross this bridge over to Al-Kharid. Pay the toll of 10 GP and go through. Just southeast from that toll is this silk trader, which you want to buy 1 silk from, which is 3 coins. Pretty cheap. Now all you want to do is go into Al-Kharid Palace and talk to Hassan, which is just south from the silk shop. Ask him if he can help, and he will redirect you to the man outside called Osman. You can talk to Osman, just in rather sketchy clothing, yet he helps you. And ask him both the first and second things you need to do. Now you should exit Al-Kharid by going through the toll again. Enter this church just east of Lumbridge Castle and talk to Father Eric. I'm looking for a quest is what you need to say to him, and then you say, okay, let me help then. And he will let you on in his little dirty quest. Now exit the church and go to the swamp. Also, if you haven't got any burnt meat yet, it'd be a good idea to stock up on some raw rat meat and cook it later on. Okay, now in the swamp, you want to walk to this house right here. Now in here, you could get these leather gloves if you already don't have gloves, and talk to Father. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Just go through his dialogue. And then he should give you an amulet, which would be a good idea to get multiple of these, and you could achieve this by dropping it, and talking to him again, and ask him for another amulet. Equip an amulet and exit the house. So you want to go to Wizard's Tower, which is just a little bit northwest from there. Now that you're in the tower, go down into the deep dark basement and talk to Cedrador, which is the head honcho wizard here. You should give him a talisman, which in return he will give you a package. Okay, now just exit Wizard's Tower and go to Draenor Bank, which is north from there. Okay, go into your bank and deposit the 2 amulets, 2 of the onions, the silk. You want to get 120 coins out of the bank. You want to get a pickaxe, some food, and a weapon and some gear if you already don't have it equipped. And also some burnt meat. Go northeast to the house that's kind of in the middle of the town and talk to Morgan. And he will ask you to help him on another quest. Surprising. Say okay that you're up for an adventure, and after starting the quest, go up these stairs and open the cupboard to collect 1 garlic. Okay, leave his house and then go west to Port Sarim. Just south from the pub is a guy named Redbeard Frank, who you want to talk to start another quest. I'm in search of treasure, and he will tell you that you need to go to Karamaja. Just go southwest on the pier and just go sail there. Okay, once you have arrived, you want to go west to the bartender. You want to trade him and you want to buy some Karamjan rum. From here, just go north and harvest 10 bananas. Should be fairly easy unless there's bots here. Okay, after getting those 10 bananas, go east and talk to Luthus. Ask him, could you offer me employment on your plantation? Okay, after talking to him, you want to go over here and fill the crate with bananas and then put the rum inside too. Go back to Luthus and he will give you 30 coins. Now just sail back to Port Sarim. Okay, now that you're back here at the Portasarum, go to this fish shop and take an apron in the back. And equip that apron. Okay, now trade the fish shop owner and buy a lobster pot. Now run south to the food shop and talk to Widden to work for him. After talking to him, just go in the back room and search the crate with a banana on top of it. Now just go back to Redbeard Frank and you can dispose of the apron because you do not need it anymore. Unless you want to keep it for some reason. Talk to Redbeard Frank and give him his rum. In exchange of giving him rum, he will give you a key. Now just head a little bit northwest and go into this shop right here, this Rune shop. And what you want to do, you want to trade Betty and buy an Eye of Newt. Now from there, just go to Remington, which is west from there. On your way through the mine, you want to get 4 copper ore, 6 clay, and if you have 15 plus mining, get 2 iron ore. Okay, now exit the mine and go in here to have another chance to burn some meat if you already don't have a piece of burnt meat. And if you fail again, just run east to kill some more giant rats for some meat. But if you already have a piece of burnt meat, then just go into the witch's house, which is directly south from that. Talk to Hetty, the evil witch, and she'll tell you she needs ingredients. So if your inventory's too full, just eat a piece of meat or drop one. Go into the house west of the witch's house and kill a rat for a rat tail. Now that you have all the ingredients, which is a rat tail, I have a newt, burnt meat, and an onion, go back into her house and you shall complete the quest. Give these items to the witch, and after giving to her, she'll put it in the cauldron, and then you should drink from the cauldron after that. And once you do that, you will complete the quest. This increases your magic level. It's level 1 to level 4, which is alright. Okay, from here, go northeast into Falador and go into the bank. And what you want to do here is you want to deposit all your ores and whatnot, your clay, the lobster pot, and the pickaxe. And if you have 12 plus wood cutting, you should get an axe. From here, go west into White Knight's castle. And in there, talk to the squire, which is in the middle of the castle. And tell him I can make a new sword for you if you like. And he will give you the quest. After talking to the squire and starting the knight's sword quest, teleport back to Lumbridge. Okay, from here, go east across the bridge. And if you have 12 plus wood cutting, go to this canoe station over here and travel to the Champions Guild. And after that, just walk north to Varrock entrance. Otherwise, just walk north to Varrock, following this path. Once you reach Varrock's entrance, run east past the wizard circle. You might take some damage from them, but just keep running. Okay, over here is where some cadaver berries are and some red berries are. Pick one of each. Now run back to the entrance. Okay, that's where the food comes in handy. Run northeast-ish to the bar. Talk to the bartender and buy 4 beers. And now talk to Dr. Harlow. Giving a beer to Dr. Harlow will in exchange give you a steak, which you use on a vampire. Okay, so after you get the steak from Dr. Harlow, go up these stairs and use the key on this chest in this room over here. So by using the key on the chest, you get a pirate message, and what you read, it says that the treasure is in the park in Falador. After reading that, go downstairs and go to the clothing shop, which is a little bit northwest from there. Okay, trade the lady in there and buy a pink skirt, and then go across the street and buy a hammer and a bucket from the shopkeeper. After buying those things, go north a little bit, look around for Romeo, which he's usually by the fountain, and talk to him to start the quest. After starting the quest with Romeo, fill up your buckets with water of the fountain, and then go into the house that is west of the Western Bank in Varrock. Talk to Juliet, who is either on the balcony or in her room, and then when you talk to her, she will give you a note. What you want to do with this note, you want to run back to Romeo and deliver it to him. Romeo should be in fairly the same spot where you talked to him last time. Okay, once you talk to him, make sure he takes actual note before walking away from him, or else you have to talk to him again, because he talks a lot. After delivering a note to Romeo, talk to Gypsy Eris, which is west from the fountain, and ask her to give you a fortune for 1 coin. Make sure to ask her, how did Wally kill the demon, which then will play a cutscene. And in that cutscene, Wally will say 5 words that you need to write down, called an incantation. If you miss those words, just talk to her again, saying, what is the magical incantation? And she will give them to you. Make sure to write them down, because they're important for later on. After you've done that, run southeast to the rune shop just below the bank. Talk to Arbery and give him the package. Talk to him again, and he will give you some research notes. After getting the research notes from Aubrey, run northwest into Varrock Palace. Once you're in there, talk to Sir Prison, who is in the southwest room, or near the southwest room. Talk to him about Gypsy Iris, and then about the silver lights, and then about the crystal ball. They tell you that there is 3 keys that you need to get before getting the silver lights, and you need to go around all RuneScape to get it. Surprisingly, dropped his key in the drain behind the kitchen in the palace. Now, what you want to do, you want to go north from there and go up these stairs in this northwest corner. You want to climb up these staircase twice. Talk to Captain Robin. Basically, just stay here and keep arguing with him until you get the key. Tell him what's important, about the demon. It's very, tell him that you'll be fighting a demon, that you need silver light. Talk about Sir Pison, and why did he give you one of the keys. Now, just climb down those stairs, once again, to go to the bottom floor. Now, after doing that, go to the room east of that, which is the library, and talk to Reldo. Ask him what he knows about the Incando dwarves. Talk to him again, and ask him for a quest. Now you have started the Shield of Arrav quest. To do this quest, you need a buddy to complete it with you. Check the comment section for people that may want to team up with you, ask around RuneScape, or even there's a clan called OSRS SOA, I think, that helps you find someone to do this quest with you. So if you're going to do this quest, make sure you get someone to do it with you. And keep in mind though that the other player must choose the opposite gang that you choose to complete it. Or you could just skip this whole quest for now and then do it some later time. But now what you'll do, go to this bookcase over here, the one with the blue book, check it, and you will get a book called the Shield of Arrav. Read it, go through the whole thing, blah blah blah. You can read it if you want, I don't know. Talk to Reldo again. Come on, Reldo. Okay, so after doing that, go east to this kitchen over here and exit out the back. What you want to do once you're outside is use a bucket of water on the drain. That will cause the key to be washed down into the sewers. Head out of the palace the same way you came in, and then run east to the sewers. Go down into manhole and go on the path to the left. Keep going down it until you come to this area over here. And what you see on the ground is a rusty key. Pick that up, boom. Now you got the second silverlight key. Okay, so now exit the main hill, and then go to the center of Varrock. Now, if you're not going to do Shield of Arrav quest, just skip to the timestamp on screen right now. You can just continue with other quests. But if you are going to do it, talk to Beric. Talk to him if you want to join the Phoenix gang. But if you want to see the Black Arm gang, go to the time on screen now. That will show you how to join the Black Arm gang. Talk to Beric and ask him about the Phoenix gang. He will ask you for 20 coins because he's very stingy. Okay, give him 20 coins and he tells you about where their hideout is. Also at Beric to ask him all available questions that he has. So to get to the Phoenix hideout, it's over here marked by the exclamation mark, which is just south from the entrance. Varrock. Okay, just enter it, climb down the door, and talk to Straven. Make sure to tell Straven you know who he is. Tell him I'll offer you my services. Then he will give you a task to prove your loyalty. Climb up the ladder and then go to the bar. Okay, while at the bar, you want to kill that no good Johnny the Beard. He's been talking some bad smack. You gotta kill him. Yeah, mess him up. Okay, take the intel report that he drops and go back to the hideout, talk to Straven again, and deliver the report to him. He will give you a key, which is the weapon store key. Go through the door behind him, and then go through this door here. And then go to the southwesternmost room, and then search the chest that is inside to get a half of his shield. After getting that half of the shield, exit the hideout. You can either go into the weapon store room yourself and kill the guy, or you can have your partner do it. In this case, I'm going to do it. If you were to have your partner do it, you just have to trade your key with them. Once you're in the weapon store room, attack the weapons master. Okay, after you kill him, take the 2 Phoenix crossbows on the ground and exit. I almost died, I was close. Now is the part if you wanted to join the Black Arm gang. What you want to do, you'll go south from the center of Varrock and talk to Charlie the Tramp. Charlie the Tramp is just north of the gate. What you want to do, you want to ask him about what's down the alleyway. You want to ask him if he'll let him join. You want to go to this building right here that he just snitched about. You want to talk to the head leader, which is named Katrine. Tell him that you heard about the Black Arm game, and say that I'd rather not reveal the sources. Ask him to become a member, and then, like the Phoenix game, they will ask you to prove your loyalty. And to prove your loyalty, they ask you to steal the crossbows that are in the weapon store that is owned by the Phoenix gang. Either you or your partner could do this part. I suggest whoever has the higher combat stats do it. Okay, so the Phoenix gang account now has the crossbows. You want to trade these crossbows with the account that is part of the Black Arm gang. Trade both crossbows with the Black Arm gang member. And now that you got the crossbows, go back to the hideout. Okay, once you're back, talk to Katrine again, and she will make you part of the Black Arm gang, which you have to go back here and then up these stairs. Just south of the stairs is a cupboard. You want to search that to get the other half of the shield. Now that both you and your partner have halves of the shield, you both need to go to the museum, which is northeast of Varrock. I want to talk to the curator there. Curator Haig Hallen. You want to give him half the shield. And in exchange, he gives you 2 certificates for that shield, which you need to trade one of those certificates with the other partner. Same for the Black Arm game account. You want to talk to the curator and give him half the shield. In exchange, he'll give you 2 pieces of certificate, which you need to trade one of those with the other player. Boom. Like this. Both accept it. There we go. Use 1 piece of the certificate on the other piece and read it. Now you both need to go to the palace. But before you go to the palace, go north into this church and talk to Father Lawrence. Talk about how Romeo sent you. You tell you how to make a potion, which you will be given to Juliet. But now you shall go to Varrock Palace to complete the Shield of Arrav quest. Once you go into the palace, go into the eastern room and look for King Royald. He's usually in the room right there, but occasionally he's in that dining room. So when you give him the certificate and you shall complete the quest. Boom, you get 1 quest point and 600 coins. Pretty nice. So now, after completing that quest, you want to go south to the apothecary. The apothecary is located right behind the sword shop. You want to go in there and you want to talk to the apothecary, which is a lot like Bob Ross for some reason. You talk to the apothecary once, and then you talk to him again. He will make the potion. Make sure not to drink it. It is very bad. Now that you made the potion, go northwest and go back into Juliet's house to give her the potion. Go back up the stairs, talk to Juliet again, and give her the potion. She thinks she died. She just passed out. And then her father comes up and is like, "What's going on here?" And then she gets placed in the crypt. Now, you go back to Romeo, which he's not going to be too happy when he finds out about this. Talk to Romeo, and he will flip out. A cutscene will ensue, showing Juliet faceless on some kind of coffin thing. Who's Juliet? Romeo. And after that cutscene is finished, boom, quest is done. 5 quest points, which will help a lot later on. After you've done that, run northwest to the GE. Ooh, the big GE. Okay, just deposit everything into the bank and then withdraw some GP, probably about 20k GP. One of the things you'll need is an unfired bowl, 1 red berry pie, 23 balls of wool, 25 bones, 2 iron bars, all 4 beads, so you should have red, black, white, and yellow. 3 goblin males, both blue and orange dye, 1 soft clay, a bronze bar, 3 planks, 90 steel nails, and 2 iron ore if you weren't able to mine any. After getting all those items, go into the bank and deposit it all. Take out the blue dye, the orange dye, and 2 goblin males. And it is highly recommended that you do this, but take out some money for some swordfish or anchovy pizzas. Buy about 20 swordfish, as they'll be extremely useful later on. Whereas anchovy pizzas, you only need to buy like about 12 of them. If you already don't have a stab weapon, like a regular sword or like a dagger, it'd be a good idea to buy one now. You use the 2 dyes on 2 goblin males, and now just run around the GE looking for some ashes. All you need is 1 pile of ashes, and go back to the bank. Deposit all your items into the bank, yet again, and withdraw all your combat gear that you need, like a sword and armor, and make sure to have the ghost speak camera on. And also withdraw 20 balls of wool and the 4 beads. After doing all that, teleport to Lumbridge. Now just run north to Fred the farmer's house. Once you're there, talk to Fred the farmer and say I'm looking for a quest. And he'll tell you what you need to do. After talking to him and getting the quest, talk to him again and give him the balls of wool. There you go, you just finished it. The easiest quest in RuneScape. Okay, now run south to the Lumbridge graveyard. Go into this building over here. Open up the coffin, and then talk to the Restless ghost. Make sure you have your ghost speak amulet equipped at this point. Alright, so just leave that building and then run south to the man and the lady. To there, talk to either one of them to start another quest. And then go south from there to the rowboat and board it. You'll be taken to the Manor. I'll just go north a little bit, then go south to this fountain. Take this bucket right here, then run north to this bucket or barrel. Yeah, cutscene will play, which someone gets murdered. What I don't understand is why is he partying outside? First of all, second of all, he's the only one out there. What? Okay, after the cutscene, use the bucket on barrel to empty it out and then search it. Just get a manor key, drop the bucket, because you really don't need it anymore. Yeah, just enter the manor now by going east and then opening the large doors. Boom, now take a knife off the table and then go a little bit northwest to this door right here that has a purplish, pinkish doorknob, and open it, and now the cutscene will play. This is the second victim. That killer will slip a note under the door, pick that up and read it. Alright, now go to the room west of there and use the knife on this picture right here, the one of the river and the mountain. Now search it to get a ruby key. Now go east into this door with a red doorknob, and you want to take a tinderbox from these shelves down here on the southern wall. Use the tinderbox on all 4 candles in the room to dry out the wick. because that's attached to the barrel of gunpowder. After you light all 4 candles, use the tinderbox on the barrel to explode the wall. Before it explodes, you have to get into this room to take cover. Boom. After that explodes, hop over the wall, go north, and then go west, and another cutscene will appear. So the third person did. The correct answer is actually count check, but she still dies anyways. Alright, it passes you another note through the fence. Pick it up and read it again. Now go southeast to the room with the piano. Play the piano. Press the letters D, E, A, and then D. It doesn't really matter what position the keys are in, as long as you press them. Search the piano. Get the emerald key. Now go back to that room that had the wall you exploded. Climb over the wall and then go back into the main room. Now go northwest to the door with the green doorknob. And go in there and then open the door to the kitchen, which another cutscene will ensue. Oh, is this the 4th person that's gonna die? Maybe. Maybe not. Get the killer slips a note under the door. Let's pick it up and read it once again. The first letter to each sentence is where the location of the key is, and then the last letter of each sentence is the order you have to press the gems in. So go back into that room with the exploded wall, and then go into the dining room north of it, and then use the knife on the fireplace, pry a loose brick, and search it. Now you want to press the following gemstones: sapphire, diamond, zenite, emerald, onyx, and then ruby. And then search it again to get the sapphire key. You can destroy all the notes right now, as you really don't need them anymore. Okay, alright, now go west to this room again with the paintings. I'll go into the room with the blue doorknob. Another cutscene will play. Okay, this is part of the quest. You're fighting the killer. What you gotta do, you gotta move around this mirror to whichever wardrobe he's in, with the mirror to reflect the knives that he throws at you. Also make sure that the mirror is the closest that it can be to the wardrobe. And to see which wardrobe he's in, just look for that black shadow that peers over it. This black swirl thing. This really is like the last thing you have to do in the quest. This is actually pretty hard to do without running, so you might want to wait a little bit on your run to stock up to do this. After 3 hits, another cutscene will play, in which the killer will be revealed, or killers, should I say. See, there's dialogue, blah blah blah. The second killer. Oh my gosh. And you'll discover that both people that are the killers are actually the people that gave you the quest. After the cutscene happens, pick up Huey's knife, or the killer's knife, wherever, and wield it, and fight Abigail and kill her. Now just leave that room. And another cutscene will play. The last cutscene, I think. And somehow she comes back up after getting stabbed. Comes in with a Bandle's Godsword and just wrecks her. Alright, now just leave the manor. Equip your sword again, because the knife disappears from your hand. And then talk to Mandy, which is outside the manor on the path. Boom, boom, boom. This should finish the quest. Which you get some good crafting XP. And you get 3 uncut gems. Now go south from there and board the rowboat. Okay, once you're back here, run northwest to the Wizard's Tower. While on Wizard's Tower, you climb up the stairs to the top floor and talk to Wizard Mizgog. Ask him for a quest. He will give you a quest. Then talk to him again. Give him the beads to complete the quest. Now exit Wizard's Tower and go to Draenor Bank, where the Amulet of Accuracy, unless you have a better amulet in the bank, as it provides a lot better stats than the Ghostbeak amulet for combat. Deposit the Ghostbeak amulet and withdraw the 25 bones. Make sure that they're unnoted and get the notes that Aubrey gave you back in Varrock. Now Now just go back to Wizard's Tower. Now this time you want to go into the basement. Just climb down the ladder. Deliver the notes that Aubrey gave you to Cedrador, the head honcho. And boom, that quest is now done. Now go to the room east of that, go to the store over here, and go to the altar. Search the altar, which will awaken the skeleton. You can either stay and fight him, or run away once you have the skull. Okay, go back up, and then up the stairs once. Then go to the room with Triborn in it, and talk about Sir Prison, about the key. He'll tell you that he needs to do a ritual, but in order to do the ritual, he needs 25 bones. So, talk to him again. Give him the bones, and he shall perform a ritual, which will then he'll give you a key. Boom, now you have all 3 keys for Demon Slayer quest. Come down the stairs and exit Wizard's Tower. Go back to that bank in Draenor. Deposit all your items. Withdraw 473 or more coins. I'm gonna take some more, just be on the safe side. Get a bucket of water, 3 balls of wool, 2 onions, the red berries, the ashes, a pot of flour, soft clay, plenty of food. After doing all that stuff, go to the mica area near the bank and trade Die and Go. Buy 1 teleport card and 1 chronicle, as they'll be really useful for later on. Use the teleport card on the chronicle. Also, if you do not have 12 or higher woodcutting, get 150 more coins. Go over here again and trade Die and Go to buy another teleport card. To car on the chronicle again. Head northeast of Draenor, south of the wheat field, and to talk to Leela. And ask her advice on making a disguise, which is the top option. Go west from there into Ned's house and buy a rope. And talk to Ned and ask him to make a wig for you. Exit there and go into Aggie the witch's house. Talk to her and ask her to make you some yellow dye. Talk to her again after making the yellow dye and ask her to make some skin paste. Ew, skin paste. Use the yellow dye on the wig and go east to the jail. Quickly search around for Lady Kelly. Most of the time she's inside. And then tell her that you have heard of her and she's famous in RuneScape. I don't know why. Okay, ask her about her latest plan. Then ask her if they will try to get him out of the jail. And ask her to see the key. Could I touch the key? In which you make a clay imprint from using the soft clay. You go back to the bank. Deposit the rope, the key imprint, the wig, and the skin paste, and the chronicle. Now get a steak, a hammer, garlic, red berry pie, food, armor, and a weapon if you already don't have them. I'm just gonna get a little bit more food. Make sure to not use this red berry pie as food. Now follow the path north to Draenor Manor. Make sure to be equipped to fight a level 34 vampire. It'd be best fought using magic. If you have good magic, use magic. Talk to Veronica, which is just out the south gate. After receiving the quest from her, enter the building and then go up the staircase in the middle. Then go up this staircase here, which is west from the main stairs. And then talk to the professor. Tell him you're looking for a guy called Ernest. Tell him to change him back. And he'll tell you that you need an oil can, a gauge, and a rubber tube to change him back to fix his whatever to fix his strange machine. After talking to him, go down the stairs and go into the south room over here to get some fish food. Oh boy. Okay, now climb down the main staircase and then go in the kitchen to get some poison. Poison. Going back into the kitchen to get some poison. You said poison on the fish food to make some poison fish food. Go to the east side of the building and go down the stairs. Open up the coffin and be prepared to fight the Count Dracula himself. It's level 34. Make sure to switch it to strength if you know what you're doing. Because you have the garlic, he will be damaged a good amount once he comes out the coffin. And if you do have good stats, you will be able to kill him. If you have low defense, either bring tons of food or turn your defense up. Be well aware that this fight might take a really long time. Actually, if it takes too long of a time, he actually teleports back into the coffin and you have to fight him all over again, which is really kind of annoying. As you can see, it's possible to kill Count Draenor with just weak stats such as 15 strength, 15 attack, and 20 defense. Which, look at that, I went from 15 attack to 24 attack, which will help me a lot when fighting the dragon in the Dragon Slayer quest. Now, after kill the vampire, exit up, go up the stairs, and then go into this kitchen area over here, take the spade, and then take the bronze helmet. And at this point, you can just drop the garlic, whatnot, open this door, exit out, and then run towards the path. Just cut across the path to the other side of the main R. Go to this fountain over here, which contains piranhas. Use this poison fish food to teach those piranhas a lesson. And then search it to get yourself a pressure gauge. Go north from there and then search this compost heap. And in it you will find a key. This key is used to get inside a little cell behind the staircase to get the rubber tube. Go back inside, enter the cell with the skeleton in it, pick up the rubber tube, and run out before he murders you. Oh. Now you want to go to this southwestern room and search this bookcase over here. Which, yeah, you're not searching, you're just going through it. And then climb down this ladder. Just go down there, pull this lever to your right, which is lever B, and then walk over here and pull lever A. Then enter this door over here, and what you want to do in here, you want to leave C up while you pull down lever D, which is on the north wall. After doing that, go through this door right over here, into this door, and then you want to exit back into the area you just came from. Now what you want to do, you want to pull both levers A and B up again, and then enter the door that you just came from, which is this door. Then go through the door on your left, and then next door, just north from you, pull both of these levers down, pull down F and E. Go through this door, and go through this door, and then now pull lever C down. Go through the door that you just came from, go this door again, pull lever E up, go out the door you just came from, go to this door, and then boom, out. And the door to the oil can should be now open. Collect the oil can and go back upstairs to the professor. And which back to the professor, talk to him again, give him all 3 of the parts to the machine, and he shall change Ernest back from a chicken to a human. And boom, you're done that quest, climb down the stairs and exit Draenor Manor through the same way you exited last time. And travel southwest to Port Sarim. Once you're at Port Sarim, travel south until you reach the tip of the island. And talk to Thurgo, which is in this little house right here. Talk about something else and offer him some red berry pie. He eats that and now he will talk to you about how to make a Blarite sword. Talk to him again and he will tell you that he needs a picture in order to make it. So now go north to Falador. Okay, visit the bank and get the following items. The 3 goblin nails, 4 copper ore, 2 iron ore, 6 clay. If you have too much items, just deposit some food and even the key that you don't need anymore. If you have a pickaxe better than bronze, get it. Otherwise, don't bring a pickaxe at all. The 2 iron bars, a spade, which you've already gotten, and some food. Deposit bronze medium helmet, the hammer, the garlic, I already dropped the garlic, and deposits all GP. And make sure I have a couple spaces open. After getting the items, go into the Falador Park. You're gonna stand right over here, right behind these flowers, and dig. What'll happen is someone will come up and attack you, just kill him. Or you can just run out of the park and come back and dig again. That works, but he's only level 4, so he should be pretty easy to kill. After killing him, dig again, and you shall get a chest, which completes all quests. You keep the casket for later, or you can just open it right now and deposit the stuff. And you'll get 3 items, emerald, gold ring, and 450 GP. After doing that, go to the northwest entrance of Falador, and just go northwest from here. Follow this path and keep continuing on until you see a little house next to a wheat field. Once you see the house, go inside and talk to Doric. Ask him about the anvils. Talk about I will get you the materials. After talk to him again. Boom, boom, and give him materials. And boom, you just got tons of mining XP, which should level you up pretty high if you're good at mining. Allows you to use Doric's anvils. I don't know why they just put that in to be funny or something. After doing that, walk north from here by following this dirt path into Goblin Village. Okay, after entering, just go to the northernmost house, go inside and talk to one of the generals. They'll be arguing over the color of armor. Suggest to them a different color of armor, and they'll try orange armor. So just talk to them again, give them the orange armor. a cutscene up here where a goblin tries the armor on. Okay, they will dislike the color orange, and they will ask for the color blue this time. Talk to them again, and give them the blue armor. Another cutscene will happen. Let's quickly skip through it. They will dislike this color as well, and they will decide on the color brown. I'll talk to them again, and give them the brown armor. This time they will like it, and the quest shall be complete after the cutscene. By completing the quest, you'll get 200 XP in crafting, gold bar, 5 quest points, and one of the best perks, the ability to wear Goblin mail. Just kidding. You can't wear that, it's too small for you. Now leave Goblin Village and head back to Falador. And then from there, go into the White Knight's castle again. Go in here and talk to the squire. It'll tell you where the portrait is. Go south from there into here. And climb up this staircase twice. And then talk to Ceramic Base. Ask him my secret quests. You should be able to do it now because you have 12 plus quest points. To my left and face danger, blah blah blah. Skip all this stuff. After starting the quest with him, go through the north castle doors and go right. Go in here, climb down this ladder. Climb up the stairs that are south of this ladder in this room over here. We're going to Sir Rune's room and search this cupboard. Make sure that he's not in it though, or else he will not let you search it. Search it and you shall get a portrait. After you get the portrait, climb down the stairs. And then go north and then climb down the ladder over here. Exit the White Knight's castle and go to the southeast entrance of Falador. Go west from here and into the chainmail shop, which is located next to the building with the spin wheel. Trade Wayne and buy yourself a iron chain body. Back to the southeast entrance and exit Falador. Go south from here to Thurgo again and talk to him. Give him the portrait so he knows how to make the sword, and for some reason he keeps the portrait. Whatever. Well, if he's into that kind of stuff. Go to the hill that is east to him there and go down the dungeon. Now just quickly keep going through the dungeon until you find the ice area. The ice area is just past some hobgoblins, so make sure you run past those. They hit you hard unless you're high levels. Once in the ice area, you want to run to the southern side and you want to look for blurite ore. Make sure to dodge these ice warriors as they're pretty nasty. This is what blurite ore looks like. You want to mine it. Make sure to hide behind this stalagmite thing. So if you're going to make a sword for yourself, as well as the one you need for the quest, you will need 2 ores and 2 more iron bars, which you can just go to GE and buy or something. But I'm only going to get 1 ore, because I don't want a blurry sword, even though it looks really cool. It is pretty bad stats. Exit the dungeon and talk to Thurgo to make the sword. Talk to Thurgo, and if you were going to make a sword of your own, you just need to drop this and talk to him again to make another sword. But now what you want to do, take this sword to Falador. So just go north to Falador. On the way to the White Knight's castle though, go to the bank real quick. And deposit the wards you got. You keep the coins though. This dozier you can just either destroy or read it and it'll go away. Make sure to have the iron chain body, a bronze helmet, some armor, some food, and deposit the pickaxe and the spade as you will not need them anymore. Now go out the bank, and before delivering this nice shiny blurry sword to the squire, first we're going to do Black Knight's Fortress quest. Go through the north entrance of Falador and go northeast to the monastery west of Edgeville. The monastery here. Once you reach the monastery, you want to go to the very back and pick a cabbage. Maybe some extra just in case for food, but you gotta make sure to keep 1 for the quest. Now exit the monastery and go southwest to the entrance of Ice Mountain. And when you see these 2 torches here, go right down this way until you reach the Black Knight's Fortress. Please stop. Once you reach the entrance, equip the bronze medium helmet and the iron chain body in order to go in. Okay, let's go in, push the wall in front of you, and climb up the ladder. Climb up the ladder again, that's right next to you, then go down the ladder that is just south from there. Go to the door that is right of that, and then climb up the ladder inside. Climb down the ladder to the right of that, and then go through this door, and quickly run past these knights. I will just butcher you alive. Okay, go down here and listen at the grill. So listen on a nice and juicy conversation between a captain, a goblin, a cat, y'all, and a witch. I'll just go back the way you came from, reversing the steps, through the door, climb up the ladder, go down the ladder next to it, go through the door, climb up the ladder, climb down the ladder over here, climb down again, and then push the wall. Now walk over to this door over here, go through it. If the guard warns you, just say I'll go in anyways, and you want to run over to this ladder and just climb up it. I'll just follow this area, go over here and push this wall, use one of the cabbages on this hole, and a cutscene will happen where a cabbage goes into the witch's cauldron, which ruins the whole potion thing. Now you can exit Black Knight's fortress. Bronze medium helmet and iron chain body are no longer needed, so you can drop them or bank them and sell them later or something. Exit out to the entrance the way you came and head to Falador. Okay, when you're Falador, go south to the White Knight's castle again. This should be the last time you come here for the rest of the video. Talk to Squire, hand in the sword, boom, get tons of XP smithing. Look at that, I went from level 1 smithing to level 29. That's a pretty OP quest. Anyways, go west from there and then climb up the staircase twice again to talk to Ceramic Face. Talk to him to complete the Black Knight's Fortress quest. And he gives you 2,500 coins, which is pretty nice. Now exit White Knight's castle and go into the Rising Sun Inn, which is this pub over here. Talk to Kaylee to buy a Wizard's Mind Bomb. Do not drink it though, you need this for the quest. Now just go northeast from there and head to Varrock's Palace. Now on the way to Varrock Palace, you want to stop by this bank, pause the bronze medium helmet and iron chain body. Make sure to have 2020 GP, get the clay imprint, get the 3 keys, boom boom boom, get an axe, only get the axe if you have 12 plus wood cutting, get the unfired bowl, the silk, the silky smooth silk, make sure the Wizard's Mind Bomb, lobster pot, chronicle, bronze bar, 90 steel nails, the 3 planks, a hammer, the skull, and if you have 33 magic, bring a law rune, an air rune, and stuff to attack using ranger magic. Otherwise, you'll need to bring 10k more coins. Also, while here, get any weapons, gear, or food you need. If you need money, just sell your quest rewards like the gold ring, the emeralds, and the gold bar. Keep the slot open just in case. And continue on to Varrock's Palace. Okay, once you're in here, talk to Sir Pryson to get the almighty Silverlight. Give him the 3 keys. Boom, you get Silverlight. Yeah, look at that. Equip the Silverlight and walk to the Wizard Circle, which is by the south entrance to Varrock. Okay, so once you're at the southern entrance of Varrock, you want to go around the Wizard Circle. Do not enter it just yet. You want to go on the southern side of it. Here, this side of it, and then walk into it. This way, it'd be a lot easier to defeat the demon. Cutscene will play. Look at that, I just one-hit him. By doing this, there'd be less dark wizards attacking it. But these guys are really annoying right now. Kill them real quick. Yeah, if the dark wizard attacks it, you have to attack it back and kill it, or else they're just gonna keep spamming you. So if the demon disappears on you like it happened to me, go ahead and attack him again. With Silverlight, you should be able to kill him pretty easily. Once you kill Delith, you want to say the incantation, which earlier you wrote down. If you didn't wrote down, exit this area and go talk to the gypsy again. But my incantation was Karim, Gabindo, Karimtham, Porche, and then Abar. And boom, and goodbye. You be dead again. And then do a little Silverlight emote. Quickly run to the west and go inside of the Champions Guild. Talk to the Guild's Master. Ask him for a quest. After talking to him, he'll tell you to go to Ozak, who is in Edgeville. Now you can either go to the canoe station. If you have 12 plus woodcutting, go to the canoe station and travel to Edgeville or Barbarian's Village and go to Edgeville from there. Or just walk to Edgeville yourself if you do not have 12 woodcutting, which I'll be doing. Okay, so Ozak is located in the northwestern corner of Edgeville, which is over here, and he runs an armor shop. Okay, go in there and talk to Ozak. Ask him to buy some Rune plate body and talk about the Champions Guild, and then ask him to give you a quest. Say, yes, I'll kill the dragon. Sounds like fun. Basically, just keep talking to Ozak. Ask him all the questions. After you talk to Ozak, right-click your Chronicle and teleport to the Champions Guild. Woohoo! That's what you call a fast travel right there. Now talk to the Guild's Master again. And make sure to talk to him about getting a ship. Kind of just ask the Guild Master basically like every question. Okay, ask him about all three of the map pieces: Thouser's map piece, the Lozer's map piece, and the Melzer's map piece. That you shall receive a key now. After getting that key and ask him all the questions, exit the Champions Guild from there and go southeast. Just follow this path to the north entrance to Alcarid. Okay, here is the northern entrance to Alcarid, and then from here you just run south to the palace. Once you reach the palace, talk to Osman, which is again the sketch guy outside. He'll make a key from the bronze bar and the clay imprint. After talking to him, exit Alcarid through the gate. After going through the gate, go into Lumbridge Castle and climb up the stairs once. And go into this room and talk to Duke to get a shield of anti-fire to protect you from the dragon. After getting the shield, equip it. Exit Lumbridge Castle and go into the graveyard. So graveyard, go back in here, open the coffin, talk to the Restless Ghost again, and return to him his skull by using the skull on the coffin. The cutscene will happen, and he will thank you for returning his head. You just jump in the water, I don't know why. Now the Restless Ghost quest is complete. Good amount of player XP. Now that you have completed the Restless Ghost quest, use the Chronicle to teleport to the Champions Guild, or use the canoe station northeast of the graveyard to get to Barbarian Village. If you use the Chronicle, go northwest from the Champions Guild to Barbarian Village. Now that you're at Barbarian Village, you want to go northwest again to Ice Mountain, which is the mountain that has the Black Knight's Fortress quest on it that you've previously done. Okay, so here's Ice Mountain, and instead of taking a right at the torches, you'll go through the torches and up the mountain. And you want to head to the north side of the mountain and talk to the Oracle. You want to tell them that you seek a piece of the map. And then get off the mountain and go south to the Dwarven Mine, which is west of Barbarian Village. Okay, to get to the Dwarven Mines, just come here where the torches are and go left. And here is the entrance to the Dwarven Mines. It's a trapdoor. Climb down it and go a little bit southeast. We'll go up here. This corridor is, and in front of you will be a gigantic magic door. In order to open it, you will have to use the 3 items on it. You want to use the Wizard's Mind Bomb first on it, then use the Silk, then use the Bowl, then the Lobster Pot, and it should open from there. Go inside and open the chest. By opening the chest, you will get a piece of the map. Now just go southeast until you find the stairs that lead up to Falador. Okay, here's the stairs that lead up to Falador, just climb up them. Okay, now just go to the bank. Pretty sure you know what that is. You don't really need the anti-dragon shield right now, so you can bank it. Drop the beer glass, you don't need that. Deposit the anti-dragon shield and the Silverlight. Keep the key, deposit the Chronicle, and take out some food. You'll definitely need this. Exit the bank and go southwest to Remington. Okay, over here's the mine where you got some ore and clay from. Go west from that into Melzer's Maze, which is this building over here. While in here, you'll look for the small rat with the long tail, which is this one. Looks like this. Other ones have cut off tails. Okay, and it will drop a red key. I picked that up. You want to use it on this door right here and climb up the ladder. Okay, once you climb up here, you'll look for this ghost right here, and you want to kill them to get an orange key. If you can't attack them, because you're getting attacked by another ghost, just climb down and then back up. Okay, boom, you got the orange key. Go through the door that is east of the ladder that you come up from, which is this door, and then go in this door right here and climb up the ladder. Okay, when you're in here, you want to look for the skeleton with the circle shield. So this skeleton. And they'll drop a yellow key. And you want to use that yellow key on this door right here, which is the southwesternmost door. Run all the way to the end and climb down the ladder. Then climb down 2 more ladders after that to reach the basement. Now you're in this zombie room. Just keep killing these zombies until they drop a key. Pick up the blue key that they drop in, and of course use on the blue door. Now right here you can just sit and go AFK and heal a little bit if you don't want to use food. I just realized that I still have 4 uncut sapphires from a random. I should probably bank those, but whatever. I guess now I have AFK'd healed myself. I'll go over here to Melzer the Mad and attack him. He also tends to spawn cabbages, which you can actually pick up and eat. He tends to say some pretty wacky stuff, which is actually pretty funny. He would drop a magenta key. Just pick that up. Before going there, highly advise that you pick up all the cabbages and either eat them to restore your health or save them for later. You probably should have better food than beef. But I'll be using beef because that's all I have right now. Okay, come through the magenta door. If you're using mage or range, stand over here and either wait for him to come over or lure him. But if you're using melee, what you want to do is this. You want to attack him to lure him over here. Lure him to this part of the room next to the normal door. What you want to do, you want to attack him and run back. Wait a little bit. Attack him and then run back. Just keep repeating this until he is dead. If he just walks away, then run after him, I guess. Just don't do it too fast, or else it will actually be able to attack you back. So you need to get like a rhythm built up. You'll be using a similar technique when you're killing the dragon at the end. I actually died here, so I came back. I had a mithril sword in the bank. I didn't have equip for some reason. So I came back, got a lot better food, and yeah, I'm actually killing him this time. Once you killed the demon, which it was taking a long time. Go through the green door, open the chest, and search it, and you'll get the next part of the map. Climb up the ladder and exit. Once you leave, go southeast to Portsroom Jail. So the jail is located right underneath the food shop. In case you find it, just enter it. And what you want to do is talk to this goblin. Actually, you don't need to talk to him if you have the 33 plus mage. Tell him that you believe that he has a map piece, and then say, I suppose I can pay for it. And he asks for 10,000 coins, and then give him 10,000 coins. Pretty rip off, but and then use 1 map piece on the other. Doesn't really matter. Study the map. Why not? But if you do have the 33 magic, then just use either mage or range to kill him, and then telegrab the map piece. After getting the map complete, go to the second most southern dock and talk to Clarence, and he will offer you the ship for 2,000 gold. Buy it and cross the gangplank, climb down the stairs. See this hole here? You just want to click repair 3 times on it. That way it is fixed. Boom, now you can sail, but not yet. You need someone to captain your ship. So you just want to head back to Draenor. Okay, so if you died like I have from the demon or whatever, go back to Leela to get a key. It'll cost you 15 coins, but still that's pretty good. Now that you're in Draenor, go to the bank, and in the bank get 3 beers, rope, wig, skin paste, and the pink skirt. Deposit all non-needed things like the hammer and the mace key, and you do not need any more coins at this part. Okay, now go and talk to Leela, and then say, I hope to get him drunk. Now what you do, you go to the jail, hurry up and run to the inside or wherever Lady Kelly is. Go inside, close the door, so no guards get in. Okay, talk to Joe, who is most likely inside as well. I have some beer here, fancy one. So basically what you're doing now, you just keep giving him drinks and he gets drunk. Now use the rope on Lady Kelly, which is trying to run from me. Now that she's tied up, open the prison door to rescue Prince Ali. Talk to Prince Ali. You have rescued Prince Ali, but in order to turn the quest, you have to go Al-Kharid, but do not go to Al-Kharid just yet. Instead, go to Ned's house, which is a little bit northwest from there. He's the rope maker, the person that made the wig. Talk to Ned, ask him to sail your ship, and he'll do it for free, which is pretty nice. And then you give him the map. Now, go back to the bank. What you want to get? You want to get the anti-dragon shield. Equip that. Deposit your earlier shield if you have one. And get your best food, and make sure you have your best armor, weapon, definitely anti-dragon shield on, or else you'll be absolutely wrecked. And now just go to your ship in Port Sarim.
Holy crap, look at all these bots. Holy crap. Holy crap, look at them. Look at them all.
Oh, look at that map. Look at them. Okay, so just go to your ship, across the gangplank, and talk to Ned, who has boarded your ship already, and you will sail to Krendor. A cutscene will play where, let's just say things get bad, and the ship will crash into Krendor. After you crash, follow the path up to the mountain to the top. Once you have reached the top, go down the hole. Look at that dragon. Okay, now from here, passing the dragon, go all the way south. Just clear this shortcut right here by clicking on it. They're talking to me, so I'm just gonna wait here. So you want to come here and you want to clear this shortcut so that you will be able to get back here quicker by going through Karamjar's dungeon, which is located underneath the volcano. Okay, now that my stuff is regenerated, I'm gonna run back north to Elvarg's lair. As soon as you enter, if you're using melee, you want to run back here to a safe spot. Also, it is a good idea to turn auto retaliate off. Right here, the dragon cannot attack you. It's a safe spot for melee. And you can also use it for range magic, I'm pretty sure. If you have 37 plus prayer, use protect from magic. That would help you a lot. Or just use like whatever prayers you have. Also, make sure to select a stab attack style. Each one do, you want to stand here and attack it and run back quickly. Basically the same thing you did with the demon, but this one you have to wait for its health bar to disappear, or else it will attack you. This one attacks you a lot quicker than the demon does, and plus this has similar HP to the demon. Also, if you're about to die from the dragon, stand here at the safe spot and then just teleport Lumbridge, or if you brought like runes with you, just teleport wherever. Boom, health bar disappears, attack it, run back. Yeah, basically just keep doing this. Oh my, I'm actually gonna cut it. I'm gonna go. I actually killed it. Okay, once you defeated Elvarg, the stinking dragon, cut its head off and stuff it in your bag! Okay, that kind of sounded wrong, but you don't know how satisfying this is. Okay, either exit out here if you have a good amount of HP left, and then climb up the rope, or you can just teleport Lumbridge straight up. But I'm not going to stay in there because I know the dragon's going to shoot some fireballs at me and then I'll be dead. Okay, so I recommend come out here and teleport Lumbridge. Now go to Al-Kharid. And you're like, wait a minute. Hold on, boy. I don't have any money. Well, since you rescued Prince Ali, your boy Hassan has got you covered. So you can just walk in for free. Boom, see? Now go to the palace and talk to Hassan. Gives you 700 coins. You think he'll give you more for saving a prince, whatever. Exit Al-Kharid via the gate. And from here, just walk north and follow this path. When you get to this area over here, this chicken area, if you have 12 plus woodcutting, go inside and take this axe. Otherwise, just continue on the path. But if you do have 12 plus woodcutting, take the axe and continue the path anyways. Head to the rock. If you did have the 12 plus woodcutting and got the axe, go behind Guild and use the canoe station to travel upstream to Edgeville. Otherwise, just walk through. Now run, don't walk, to the northwestern part of Edgeville. Talk to Oziak, the Rune Armor Master. to complete the Dragon Slayer quest. Give him the head. Now he will be able to sell you in plate bodies, I think. Two quest points. 18.65k strength XP, 18.65k defense XP, and the ability to wear Rune plate body, which is one of the best armors in free to play. Boom. And let me see my stats. Look at 35 strength from level 22, and then from level 20 defense to level 35. That is very high jump. Boom. As you see, now you have completed all of the free to play quests. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope this quest guide helped you a lot. Please like this video if you liked it. Comment down below if you have any other ideas for me to do. See you all later. Bye.